Hi, it's Mrs. Sanafort here, and I am going to make a story with you guys. And the words in the story are going to have the k sound. But here's the thing. The sounds are not going to be at the beginning of the word. They're going to be at the end of the word. So that is really different. So that k sound is made by bringing your tongue to the very back of your neck. I sometimes help kids get their tongues to the back of their necks by pretending to be a mad kitty. Can you try that? Look up close. Look at my tongue when I say that. Can you see it? It goes to the way back of my neck. All right, so we're going to make a story, and I need your help to pick the words. Who should our story be about? Maybe a duck, or maybe a truck. Did you hear what I heard? Those words ended in k, but they also both had the same middle sound. They both had Listen, duck, truck. Duck, truck. They rhyme. Duck, truck. Sounds good. Those rhyme. Okay, so let's practice. Let's practice saying duck. Maybe you need to make the mad cat noise like this. Duck. Or maybe you don't want the story to be about a duck. Maybe you want the story to be about a truck. Now, guys, I know that a truck is not a person and it's not even an animal, but we could pretend that a truck could be a character, right? We could pretend that transportation could be the who of our story. Sure, we can. So let's practice saying truck. Truck. Try that with your mad cat sound. Truck. All right, time to choose. Duck or truck. If you want the duck, do this. If you want the truck, do that. Oh, it looks like you guys were not ready for transportation as a character. You like an animal. All right, we'll do duck. That means we need to say goodbye to our truck. Bye, truck. So, our duck, where is he? What is the setting to our story? Maybe the duck is in this sock. Let's practice saying sock. Sock. Maybe you need to make that mad kitty sound. Sock. Or maybe the duck is in this sack. A sack is another word for bag. Let's practice saying sack. Do it just like this. Sack. So sock or sack. Boys and girls, those words sound so alike. They both end in k, and they both start with s. But here we have a sock, and here we have a sack. What do you pick? Do you pick the sock, or do you pick the sack? For sack, we're going to pretend we're throwing a bag over our shoulder. Sack. So again, if you pick sock, do this. If you pick sack, do this. You guys like a silly story. All right. So the duck is in a sock. How crazy is that? That means we need to say goodbye to our sack. Bye-bye, sack. All right, boys and girls. What does our duck in this sock want? Hey, duck. Hey, duck. Hey, duck. Hey, duck. Peek-a-boo. Ooh, that's a good word, peek. He's going to peek at you. All right, our duck, what does he want? He probably wants to quack, but I don't have a quack here. I have a rock and a cake. Let's practice saying rock. See it? There it is. Rock. Try it with your mad kitty sound. Here we go. Rock. Or maybe a cake. Now, cake has two of those sounds. So let's put our head way back. Maybe even lie on the floor. You can press pause, lie on the floor, and that'll help your tongue go to the back. And then say, cake, cake, cake. Like pretend to take a big bite like an egg. Pretend you put a whole egg in your mouth. Sometimes your teacher might say bubble in your mouth. Then open your mouth a little bit. Pretend the egg is still in there. Cook, cook, cook. Did it work? Did it get your tongue to the back of your mouth to say cake? I hope it did. All right, so we need a vote. If you want the rock, pretend to throw a rock. You would never throw a rock at a person though, right? Only like at a lake. Hey, rock in a lake. Or maybe you pick cake. Nom, 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 nom. Cake. I knew it. I knew you guys would pick cake. So tasty. That means we need to say goodbye to our rock. Whoa. And we need to move on with our story. We know that a duck is in a sock. We want some cake. All right, so how's the story going to end? Well, look what I have here. Gross, it's a tongue. You know what a tongue does? Lick, lick. Ooh, I say yuck to that. Let's practice saying lick. Try it with mad cat sound. Lick. Or maybe you could say yuck. One of the two. And here we have one of my favorite things. A book. Let's practice saying book. Book. Try it with your mad kitty. Book. So, how is this story going to end? Is our duck going to lick? Maybe you say yuck. And there's germs, right? We don't lick anything other than like an ice cream cone. Because if you lick somebody, ooh, that's germy. And if you lick a toy, yuck, yuck, yuck. We don't do any of that in preschool. No way. But we do read books. Did we practice saying book? I believe we did. Hey, if you want lick, do this. Lick, lick, lick. If you want book, do this. Book. All right. Oh, I'm so proud. You guys picked the book. A book is a good pick. That's what I always say. That means we have to say goodbye to lick. Ooh, yuck, 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 yuck. And hello to book. All right, this will make a good story. Here we go. There once was a duck in a sock. The duck wanted to have cake. And he realized if he wanted cake, the only person who was gonna make the cake was him. So he got a cookbook and he learned to bake a cake. Wow, that had a lot of good k sounds in it, didn't it? All right. That was really good, wasn't it? I thought it was pretty fun to think of this story. I like this story a lot. I want to remember it and I want to share it with friends. What could I do if I wanted to remember my story for a long time and I wanted to share it with friends? Did you say get out something to write with? Hey guys, I have a marker board here and a marker, but even better would be like a pencil and a paper. But I could for sure draw my story. Quack, 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 quack. What's that? Did you say a duck? Good job. Now, where was our duck? I know, it was so silly. I have never in my life seen a duck in one of these stinky things. What is that? It's a sock. Yes, it is. I should do this. Ooh, because it's stinky. Oh, stink. That's good. So our duck in the sock really does stink. What does he want? Do you remember what he wants? It's this. What is this? Oh, I'll put some candles on it. That way you can really tell. Boys and girls, do you know what that is? Yum, yum, yum. It's a cake. And how does he get the cake? Well, he learns to make his own. He gets a cookbook and he learns to bake. All right, this was so good. But I'm really not sure if somebody would look at this picture and remember the whole story. So I'm going to write down words. Every letter makes a sound. And when you put those sounds together, you get words. And when you put the words together, you get a story. I love it, don't you? All right, I'm going to write it down for you. A duck was in a sock. Yes, I agree. This is a silly story. He wanted cake. He read a book. Oh, you know what? I'm going to change it. It's just not just any book. It's a cook book. Cookbook. So I'm going to take the little word cook and the little word book and put them together. Cook book. What word is that? Cookbook. Good job. He read a cookbook to learn to read. Oh, not to learn to read. Learn to bake a cake. I think I wrote read because I was thinking about how if you want to learn to do something, a great thing to do is read a book or even like an article on the internet. When in doubt, read to find out. Okay, boys and girls, that is our story. Now, I want you to find words that have the k sound in them. Now, I think most of you have learned that this letter says k, but I want to tell you something else. So does this letter. And something even more interesting is that sometimes these two work together to make the k sound at the end of a word. It's true. It's true. Okay, so let's try to find words that end in this or this. I don't think we have any that end in that. That's usually how they start. Okay, I found one. It's duck. Let's move our bodies for every sound in the word duck. Are you ready? Let's start by punching. D, k. Good job. Do that again. D, k. Nice job. So that one ended in CK. I found one right here that ends the same way in CK. And that word is sock. I'm going to sock it to you. All right, let's sock it to you. For every sound in the word sock. Ready? S, ah, k. Good. Do it again. S, ah, k. Nice job. All right, the next one, it has a k almost to the end. Let me tell you, this letter right there is silent. So it's k, a, k. The E makes the A say its name. That's big stuff. That's like kindergarten stuff. But let's move our body for the word cake. Ready? How about if we start by sitting and stand for every sound? Because I want to stand up and get some cake. Ready? A. Yes, very good. Okay, next one is the word, well, we have two cakes. I'm going to just get rid of that one. It's bake. Do you notice that bake and cake end the same? Because they rhyme. All right, let's move our bodies for every word in bake. How about if we jump for every sound? Ready? B, A. Do that again with me. Ready? B, A. Awesome. Now, the last one is just so long. It's the word cookbook. You see it? It has two k sounds in it. Cook. Oh, three. There's our k at the beginning. Cookbook. I don't know if I can say every sound and move to it. So let's play a little game. Say cookbook. Say cookbook again, but this time don't say cook. What's left? Did you say book? You got it. Very good. All right, so let's move our body for every sound in the word book. How about if we kick? That's a good k word. Kick. All right, ready? B, k. All right. I don't think we have time for our song, which was I Want You Back. So I think we can move our body to the whole word, cookbook. We're going to kick for every sound. Ready? K, k, b, k. Oh, I'm getting tired. I think we'll end it there. Thanks, everybody. See ya.